Sean Hennigan here again, otherwise known as OldYelper, and I'm here with...
Athena Novak of Holy Rollers.
What exactly are the Holy Rollers?
We are food truck festival event planners. This is our second, and we're going to be doing our third in December. And that night, we're hoping to have outdoor cinema.
So, is it going to be in the same location as this one?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. You have a great array of trucks here. One of them that I spoke with earlier, this is only their third week in business.
Absolutely. We love newbies. Newbies are just new trucks that come into the business, and they deserve, they deserve their place in the food truck. I like to call them mobile restaurants. I don't like to call them food trucks because a lot of them, when you taste their food, it's just as good as you get out of a brick and mortar.
I think so, and in some cases, even better.
I think so, in many cases, but I do go to a lot of restaurants, so...
Well, that's how you know good stuff when you taste it. If you don't have any experience, you don't know. So, I found a food truck connoisseur. Yes! It's amazing what happens when you stand and you wait for your food to be prepared fresh. And I'm speaking with...
Charla Strong.
Charla. Now, you talked about the wiener truck that we were just at.
The greasy wiener is amazing. I love the bacon wrapped hot dog. My dad loves it, and I'm trying the Iggy's for the first time.
And also you said you went to the Hot Box as well. What'd you get there?
I got a Philly cheesesteak sandwich from the Hot Box, and it's really good.
Yeah, and I looked at it. She showed me part of it because it wasn't quite gone yet. I got a quick look. The bun looked fluffy. Meat looked good. And have you had the stuff from the greasy wiener today? Is this something that's kind of a regular thing that you get?
Yes, every time they're in the valley, I have to go get a greasy wiener for my dad, bacon wrapped hot dog for myself.
What about your mom?
Yeah, she's not a food truck person.
Your mom's not a food truck person? How can that be? Has she had anything from a food truck?
I think I forced her once or twice, and she liked it, but she just refuses.
You know, that was really good. Let's never do that again. I understand. That's kind of a strange concept, but some people kind of get stuff in their head, don't they?
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I appreciate your time. I don't want your food to get cold. Look at this. This is what a food truck connoisseur does. They know which trucks to hit. They're in, they're out, and they know what they're looking for. What's your favorite truck here? I mean, I know you don't like to pick favorites, and I like them, but which one do you see is more popular? This is the third day of your second festival, so which one do you think gets the most feedback, or that you're getting a lot of people saying, wow, I was really amazed by that?
People can come in here, and they have an assortment of food. So to answer that question, they're all great, because people come on the lot looking for Asian food. They come on looking for greasy wiener. They come on looking for shrimp pimp, and as soon as they walk onto this lot, we fulfill that need.
Excellent. One of the things you talked about earlier was that food trucks have kind of a different stigma, and I know you just said you don't like to call them food trucks. So tell me about what you think the perception was compared to what you've tried to create here.
Absolutely. What it was is people didn't know. They didn't know a lot of these trucks. They've read about them. They've heard about them on Twitter. But when you're in the valley and it's 7 o'clock at night and you get a Twitter that a truck is in Hollywood, it breaks your heart because you're not going to go over the hill. So a lot of the crowd feedback has been so positive, and I think that's the greatest thing. What they didn't know, what they didn't experience, they experienced over these festivals, and they love it, as you can see.
Everybody seems to be having a great time. And I'm here with...
Eric Dickerson.
Well, you know what? Everybody likes good food. What brings you here this afternoon?
Well, I came out. My daughter was kind of coordinating some of this out here, and she told me about it a couple of weeks ago, and I told her I'd come out today and try the food, and it's been good. I mean, it's good. It's a family outing, a lot of families here, the kids, and it's been a good thing.
And it's nice to have something that's unusual rather than just the same old thing. And I noticed you went to a couple trucks. What did you try here today?
Well, I went to the shrimp pimp, and I went to the greasy wiener. I was going to get some ice cream at the Tango Mango. I mean, everything I've had is good. I must say. I mean, I can say I'm surprised. I hate to say it like that, but I'm surprised. But I can say everything I had is really, really good.
It's good to be pleasantly surprised, because realistically, in LA, if you went to 5 restaurants, even if it wasn't in a day, how many times did you walk away from every restaurant going, well, that was all actually pretty good?
Maybe once.
Maybe once if you were really lucky, or fast like you.
Exactly. But coming out here, honestly, I didn't expect it. And when I think of food trucks, I think of construction sites. And that's why they go to the construction site where guys are working. And I didn't expect the food to be this good. I haven't eaten off a food truck in, I think, maybe since I was in college. And so it was good to me.
Didn't spend a lot of time at construction sites in your day?
Well, in college I did. I did a little college work. I had a job working on a construction site.
A little different kind of food, though, huh?
A lot different kind of food. Yeah, the food was not as good as this food.
And the thing is that food trucks, a lot of times, they're for the hipsters when they get out of clubs at night and stuff, so you don't really get a chance to bring your family and be able to experience all the different things. So that's a little different too, isn't it?
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. They do have them at the nightclubs. I forgot. I did go to one of the nightclubs when I was in my 20s. I forgot, you brought that back to me. Most definitely.
I hope it was a pleasant memory.
It was a pleasant. That's true. Most definitely. I mean, when you come out, if I'm from the club late at night, you got the food truck out there. Hey, but like I said, food trucks have changed a lot, you know, since, I can say, since the 80s. I'll put it like that.
Well, and I'm glad that you have the experience of time so you can see the difference and how they've grown and how they've changed, and that you're here to enjoy the food with your family and support your family too. Because your daughter Erica, that is one of the coordinators of Holy Rollers.
My daughter Erica Dickerson, right? You know, she called me, like I said, a couple of weeks ago and told me to come out. I said, what is it? She says, the food truck. I said, like a food truck? Like, she said, yeah, like I'm like, all right. So I told her I'd come out, and I'll say it again. I'm really surprised.
Well, great. I appreciate your time, and I know they appreciate your support, and that shows that anyone and everyone could come out to these events, enjoy themselves, and have a good time. I appreciate your time, Mr. Dickerson.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a good day.
A lot of times, food trucks are pretty much the office buildings, people are used to them, or the hipsters, you know, like you said, at Hollywood in the middle of the night. And what you have here is completely different, isn't it?
Oh, it's a very family-based event. When we do our events, I'm shameless. I love a balloon. So we always make sure there's plenty of balloons. We make sure there's tables, there's chairs, and it's just out of the necessity. If you're a mother with a husband with 3 children, you really do need a table and chair to sit down to have your family enjoy this.
If I'm a mother, I'm in trouble. And I noticed also it's pet friendly.
It's very pet friendly. Now, the interesting thing is because the food trucks are within themselves and self-contained, the health department allows us to have dogs and pets on the lot.
So there you have it. If you've always heard about the food trucks, and I know you've seen the postings on Yelp, you've seen the pictures, now you can see up close and personal the people, the food, and next time in December, which is going to be when?
We're hoping mid-December. The date's going to be released. If you go to www.holyrollersevents.com, follow us. We're going to post it right away. But we're working on it, and it's going to be very soon. So keep logging on and checking us out.
Don't forget it, and make sure you bring everyone, friends, family, and come see this event, because this is something that is to be experienced, not to just be watched. Thank you very much for your time, Athena.
Thank you for coming.
Take care.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Okay. You know, edit, splice, you know, yeah.